Hey y'all. So I just want to take a few seconds and talk about burnout. Today, I just really couldn't get it going. So I think a lot of people put a lot of pressure on themselves just to, no matter how they feel, they got to work out and they got to work out hard. And then if they miss a workout, they really start to feel bad about it. So I just want to spend a few minutes here and just chat about just the realities of training and working out consistently over the course of 10, 15, 20 plus years and so on. And the thing to keep in mind is we want what we're doing to be sustainable long term. So you just can't put too much pressure on yourself. What I've learned over the years is when I'm having those days where I'm just not quite feeling it, I just do everything I can to take the pressure off. So if it says for time or a testing day or whatever it is, unless there's a real reason why I have to do that, I'm just going to take that off the plate, and then I just switch it and I make my goal. How can I just move today? So hopefully I've already done my 5 to 10 minutes of yoga-ish mobility that I do in the morning. And then when it comes to time for my workout, if it's a workout day, if I'm just not feeling up for it, this is where I use selective discipline. So the main thing is I'm not going to use discipline to just work out and just grind and do all of that. That's saved for the elite of the elite, world-class athletes that have to perform. We have to balance our regular lives too. So what I try and do and what I recommend you do is on those days where you just don't have it, no matter what, warm up. Just get a little bit out of breath, get stretched out. It is unbelievable how many times right after I get warmed up, I just kind of roll into the next thing and into the next thing. Before I know it, I'm done with my workout. So that'd be the biggest tip is don't put too much pressure on yourself. Warm up. If you don't feel like working out after you warm up, awesome. You still moved around. You got your heart rate up a little bit. You went through in-range positions, hopefully, if you're warming up well. And, you don't want to rely on doing that all the time. But if you're working out 3 to 5 days a week, every single week for your life, you are going to be a superhero. So if you have a couple days where you warm up and then stop, it's not really going to be that big of a deal. Where it turns into a big deal is when you let that turn into be the habit and you let yourself warm up and just quit over and over and over again. But honestly, the amount of times I've warmed up and quit, I can count them on one finger, because really your mindset changes completely once you kind of get moving. So that's what I do when I'm having those burnout days. I take the pressure off. I'm not going to go for a max. I'm not going to go for time. I'm not going to do anything like that. So I take the pressure off, and it makes getting warmed up and started a little bit easier. I might modify the workout just to make it a little easier to set up. And then I just warm up and I just start kind of doing the exercises and I feel it out. And then for a lot of times, if it's going to be 5 rounds or it's going to be an AMRAP, I'll just go ahead and set the clock and let it start going. And I just tell myself, I'm just going to start slow, make the reps look good, and just kind of see what happens. And again, I surprise myself every single time that after I get warmed up or after I just get a couple minutes into the workout, how I kind of forget all about how much I didn't want to work out, and I just kind of start rolling with it. So that's the tip. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. If you have an off day here and there, it's not that big of a deal. It's about being consistent over the course of a year, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years plus. And then the biggest trick for me is no matter how I feel, if it's a workout day, I'm going to warm up and see where that takes me. But at the very least, I'm going to warm up. All right, I hope that helps. Talk to y'all soon.